Even in defense sector, my lord, they can pump any amount of money, defense companies.
The Kisan Vikas Patra has numbers. This has no number.
No, it's an
That's the
infrared
distinction.
number. I cannot see with the naked eye. Only, my lord, the infrared person can see.
Some identification.
Yes, there is. I'm going to, my lord, point out that, my lord, we learned it.
It's a cash. Lordship, I see.
It can't be, it's the same, can't be seen on light, my lord. It's not that child's play. There is a system I'm going to
No, we cannot
explain.
see.
No, but
It's only a picture.
even actual, you can't see like
photocopy.
in the.
Lord, my submission would be, my lord, that 2 or 3 things. One is, my lord, the distinction we made between a normal bank transfer with the disclosed, I can make donation of any amount by bank transfer. Both are by bank transfers, my lord. Lordship has seen electoral bond is also, my lord, purchased from A through the bank, anonymity, but it is by bank transfer. So you are making a distinction, artificial distinction between a honest contributor who is making disclosure to all of all its funding to the political party, to the shareholders, and to the public at large. Because I have missed out one provision, my lord, I'll show to you, lordship. Conduct of election rules, form 24A. Everything beyond 20,000 is to be disclosed as per the rules. So an artificial distinction is being made between a bank transfer by an honest corporator who wants to say that, yes, I have made this contribution, and to another, my lord, who wants an anonymity. And there is no intelligible difference here between these 2 transfers. Both are bank transfers. Earlier one is with transparency, and second one with opaqueness. Secondly, my lord, as I said, Lord, this, how does it work, this electoral bond? For example, my lord, a KYC compliant company purchases electoral bond worth 100 crores. It doesn't want to give. Another person wants to give money to a ex-political party, my lord. It doesn't want to show. It has cash component, my lord. What is going on, my lord? I have talked to certain, my lord, chartered accountants. There is a premium attached to it, my lord. I can buy 100 crores by giving 125 crores, my lord, of cash.
You just said that yesterday.
That's what your lordship said. And lordship would find out from any chartered accountant doing this, my lord. And that is a very accepted that 20 to 25% premium is charged by giving cash. So person who is purchasing the electoral bond is getting 100 crores, is getting 100% exemption. Another person who wants to pay to another political company, he paid cash and it reaches the political party, my lord. This is how, my lord, this electoral bond is now functioning, the thousands of crores.
So if, say, a contribution has to be made of 500 crores to a political party,
My lord,
technically you can find 500 people who will each make a contribution of 1 crore,
yes,
who will each purchase an electoral bond of 1 crore,
yes, my lord,
right? Each of those persons gets an exemption of 1 crore,
my lord.
a deduction of that 1 crore
Yes,
because you've
he
contributed
gets
to
the deduction of 1 crore.
for
He gets
purchasing.
cash for that.
the political party, it's exempt,
Yes,
but the person who is aggregating
yes,
and actually contributing 500 crores,
yes.
all that they have to do is to trade on the electoral bond, pay cash.
That's right. So he's ultimately paying cash, my lord. And that's why I said this is almost a cash available with hundreds of crores rupees available to a person, my lord, who wants to pay cash. This is the manifest arbitrariness in the entire scheme, my lord.
So the actual contributory
Yes,
is not necessarily the person who is
No,
purchasing
not
the electoral
necessarily.
bond through official
No.
banking channels at all.
so I want to pay and avoid ED, my lord. I want to pay a government which is opposite to central government. Let me put it that way, my lord. To a government in state. I don't want to show to the government, my lord, I have paid. So because the government would know, my lord, to whom it has been paid. Mr. Bhushan has shown to a lord, through, my lord, the State Bank of India route. He don't want to say, my lord, who has paid. I want to keep an anonymity. I paid in through, purchase it and then pay it. Because those bonds, my lord, bonds are there on record, my lord. It does not show, my lord, the number. Infrared number is available, my lord. If your lordship see the format of the bond. Just show that. What is that?
That's
Lord-
fine because
Lordship has not been shown the
The
bond.
bearer bond.
it's a bearer bond.
Yes.
It's a bearer bond.
The bond.
Or you like those Kisan Patras and all?
I'm so sorry.
Kisan Vikas
Kisan Vikas Patras.
The Kisan Vikas Patra has numbers. This has no number.
No, it's an
That's the
infrared
distinction.
number. I cannot see with the naked eye. Only, my lord, the infrared person can see.
Some identification.
Yes, there is. I'm going to, my lord, point out that, my lord, we learned
No,
AG and
it's a
chief
cash.
point this.
Lordship, I see. If your lordship Google it, Lord, it says on the infrared, you can see a number here, not by naked eye. It's a number. But then,
It is admitted by the ministry.
yes, yes.
It has to be numbered, otherwise how will they, will be fake bots?
An official document which is part of the file.
But my lord, you and I.
So
we
there
cannot
is a
read it
number which can be seen on the infrared.
on the infrared by, my lord, the authorized persons, my lord.
No, it is easily available.
5-1 Act. So, my lord, this has been done away with. So this is the complete, my lord, the scheme of the 4 enactments, my lord, lordships are concerned with. The Companies Act, the Income Tax Act, the RP Act, and the Reserve Bank of India Act.
Thank you, Mr. Hansaria. Anything more?
Yes, my lord. One more thing, my lord, which is important. One of the arguments is, my lord, the disclosure is required of the candidates, not of political parties. Now, my lord, if your lordship permit me to come to my written submissions at page 35, just two paragraphs of that.
Originally, our law really didn't speak of political parties at all.
Yes, my lord.
The Constitution incorporated the concept of a political party when the 10th schedule came in.
My lord, yes.
Before that, we really spoke of the right
Yes.
to suffrage, which we saw Article 326.
Please, your lordship.
The individual right to contest an
Yes.
election, the individual right to stand for election.
An individual right of a legislator to vote as per his conscience is also taken away. But political party can issue a whip.
29A is inserted in 1989.
To
For the
recognize.
first time, the law takes into account specifically
My lord.
the very concept of the requirement of registration.
Yes.
Of course,
Symbol.
allotment of symbols was always
68.
there. 68.
68 symbol order. So would your lordship just permit me to show 2 paragraphs of page 35, my lord, of my written submissions, which is volume 1A. Para 41, my lord, 29A, lordship says seen. Political parties are the central institutions of democratic form of government under the Constitution. The sovereign will of the people is expressed through its representative, most of whom are set up by the political parties. Political parties are the route through which the voice of the people is expressed in the parliament. Since the political parties play a central role in the democratic setup, they must function in transparent manner. More particularly, there must be financial transparency to ensure purity of election. The political parties are the organizations representing the hopes and aspirations of the people. Now, 43 is important, Lord. The political parties are entitled to various benefits and privileges, some of which may be noted as hereunder. First, my lord, lordship has seen, Lord, their contributions they received under 13A are not taxable. The donors also get exemption under GGB and GGC. A is, my lord, 13A. Clause B of para 43 is 80 GGB and GGC. C is, my lord, the election expenditure. The political parties, my lord, which incur are not added to the candidates. So that's again, my lord, important thing which benefit received by the political parties. All these are to show that political parties perform a very important function in the democratic setup. Fourth, my lord, D, under the 10th schedule, as your lordship has said, my lord, they are bound to vote as per the whip of the party, irrespective of their conscience of the, otherwise they are incur disqualification. So, sir.
Now what next?
Yes, my lord. My lord, I have given, my lord, case laws at para 44, how the importance of political parties has been recognized by this court, my lord.
Yes.
I'm not reading them. And 45, 46, my lord, the Law Commission, Justice Venkatacharya Commission also recognized the importance of political parties. Lord, one question which your lordship fell, my lord, what is the manifest arbitrariness? It fell from your lordship Chief Justice yesterday, my lord, when my colleagues.
It can't be, it's the same can't be seen on light, my lord. It's not that child's play. There is a system I'm going to
No, we cannot
explain.
see.
No, but
It's only a picture. There's
even
only a color-
actual you
color-
can't see like
color photocopy.
in the,
Oh, that it said the electoral trust shall not accept any money from, I just missed it here, from any foreign entity, whether incorporated
Yes,
or not.
yes. So foreign entities come now, my lord. I'll show to your lordship, presuming the FCRA regulation is valid. If your lordship see, my lord, 1 to 6, who said, who electoral trust can accept money from whom?
थोड़ा scroll कर लीजिए नीचे.
7 is possibly answering your lordship's questions.
7 दिखना, हाँ, थोड़ा सा ऊपर जाइए बस. नहीं ऊपर और political party. रुक जाइए.
Only to eligible political parties.
Spend up to 5% of its total contribution.
No, because 95% you have to contribute. 5% only you can keep. 7 is important and 8 is important. First, lordship may permit me to read 7.
Just read 7.
Yes, my lord. A political party registered under section 29 capital A of the RP Act shall be an eligible political party and electoral trust shall distribute funds only to the eligible political parties. So, my lord, you can distribute, my lord, to whichever political party, but registered under 29A.
Fact that in the Election Commission of India,
My lord.
then issued a directive. They issued a directive after this rule was brought into force,
My lord.
mandating a disclosure by political parties of contributions which were made.
My lord.
Once the Election Commission of India mandated an exercise of its powers under Article 324
Yes,
that there should be a disclosure,
yes,
then this became a non-starter because then you had to come up into the public realm
yes.
on what you have donated.
Corporate entity cannot use it, my lord, give it here and then use it for their own purpose.
Then the Electoral Trust shall also maintain a list of persons from whom contributions have been received
Yes,
and to whom the same have been distributed, containing the name, address, and permanent account number of each such person, along with the details of the amount and mode of its payment, including.
so, my lord, the income tax is there, election commission, my lord, by virtue of that it is
I
there.
don't think, subject to correction, I think the rules were introduced only in 2013.
My lord,
So till 2013,
Yes.
the 2009 amendment was.
electoral
never-
trust route was not available.
So it was never got enforced.
And now, my lord, after being
Not
available,
with the rules, because it had to function in accordance with the rules.
in accordance with the rules. So
So
still
long
the
the
rules
rules
are
were
there.
not formulated, there was
Yes.
no guidance in the
Yes, my lord.
functioning.
And if your lordship now see, my lord, how many electoral trusts has been formed, etc., that is in volume 4, page 7311. The contributions, my lord, there are 18 electoral trusts who have contributed 49 crores, roughly. So solicitor saying it didn't work, my lord, that the route which, because it was transparent enough. Corporates cannot, my lord.
Basically, there's only one trust which had substantial.
Yes, my lord, that's
47
only one trust, my lord.
Satya.
Satya Electoral Trust. So total is 49 crores, my lord, only 47 crores is by one trust. To whom, my lord, 5 corporates houses may have donated money or contributed money. This is for 2015-16. 18-19 it improves, my lord. There are 25 trusts. And my lord, the total figure is at page 7335, 252 crores. There also, my lord, now some other prudent electoral trust contribute the major part of it.
25 trusts, is it?
Yes, my lord. And these are available, my lord, on with election commission. My lord, election commission has a very important role. Now, my lord, with this scheme, election commission has been completely shut out of all information. That's why your lordships have passed that interim order. I do not know, my lord, whether the election commission has brought those details to your lordships, my lord. But they said in the subsequent order, we have it, we have kept it in seal cover. And lordship would see, my lord, in the yellow, not available on ECI website, even 5 electoral trust or 6 electoral trust does not give it, my lord. So, Lord, you cannot pay cash in excess of 2,000 rupees now. Earlier, you could have received cash, my lord, but you have to give the details above 10,000 rupees.
Yes.
On issue of demand, hundi, my lord, a promissory note. And this, in fact, my lord, gives in your hand an electoral bond. I can valid for 15 days. I have a currency to print myself, my lord, electoral bond. I take it. I'll show to you, lordship, how it works.
Yes.
Yes, I will show to you. Lord.
I can print.
I will have it in my hand as I want. As is cash. I don't print it. The scheduled bank prints it. I know that.
Telgi, if you.
Yes. Of 13A.
Right.
So, my lord, no longer disclosure of the
So now we
receipt
see-
amount by electoral bond.
Yes.
Now, fourth change made is in the Representation of People's Act, 1951. 2003 is a very lot important for the making the donations to the political parties. 29B permitted political parties to accept contribution from companies, but no contribution from foreign source. Reports of contributions in excess of 20,000 rupees. And details would mean, my lord, the details of the persons of identity, not KV.
All right. Anything else, Mr.?
Yes, my lord.
I think we better wrap up now.
Just to move, 2 more minutes, my lord. My lord, internationally, this is, my lord, a very difficult subject, my lord, which has been, there is a study, my lord, I'll just give the page numbers of that on record, by a city, by Council of Europe, which has 45 member countries, 46 member countries, my lord, which is in volume 4, page 6920, which has raised serious concern about enormity of the funding by the corporate houses, my lord. If your lordship kindly see that, my lord. Just 3 or 4 pages of that, lordship may make a note of it.
That's all right.
It starts at volume 4, page 6920.
We look at it, Mr.
Yes. And just give the page numbers of relevant page numbers, my lord.
6920.
6920 it starts, Lordship may note, 6928, 6930,
6928.
28, 6930, 6934, 6939, and 6941. It has raised a serious concern, my lord, about, and the heading is financing political parties. But
Thank you very
I'm
much.
extremely grateful to
Thank
your
you,
lordship,
Mr. Hansaria.
and I must acknowledge, my lord, the indebtedness to my colleagues, my lord, who Mr. Kalita.
So you have unfolded it very systematically. We
And-
really appreciate. Thank
And
you very
two
much.
interns who have done it, my lord, a great help. They are also here from college student. They have given again chart, my lord. I've made them sleepless nights, my lord. Nikita and Salvi, my lord. I'm
Thank
extremely grateful to my lordship. My lord, only one thing here. 20 section 29C, lordship has seen, my lord.
Yes, yes.
Required. There is a form 24 capital A, in which you have to give form 24 capital A of the conduct of election rules, in which you have to give the details of the contribution of 20,000 and above. There is a statutory form given, and from where, my lord, we get all these details, and they're uploaded on the website of the Election Commission.
These are uploaded on the website?
Yes, my lord. And we have, my lord, all those uploaded documents from where we made the chart at pages 59 to 63. Lordship, may kindly only note two pages of my note, my lord. I'm not reading it. My written submissions, my lord, volume 1A.
Pages?
Pages 69 to 63, 59 to 63, where, my lord, the calculations have been made as to the percentage of undisclosed source of funding, which varies from 63%, 65%, 72%, etc., etc. Year-wise given, my lord, and these are all from the website of the Election Commission. And this
Yes.
is where the charts have been made by my colleagues, my lord, spending sleepless nights and my employees. I'm extremely grateful to your lordship, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Hegde. Thank you.